Hello, and welcome back to this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Hopefully our war table stuff is all done with, because I want to start up on the trespasser stuff. Let's check in. I mainly wanted to see, did you guys get me in upgrades? Nope. Nope. Liliana, are you done? Okay. We finished. So we're done. There's no new operations? No, god damn it. How long does this go on? Ah. Fuck you. Just no. No.
Do you ever wonder what lies at the edges of the map, past the seas?
No.
I think we have enough to worry about on this continent. Of course, but...
I cannot believe how long this goes on and on and on, and then you have to do it in real time. Like, no, forget it. I'm sorry, we're not going to follow up on all of this stuff. Let's attend the exalted council. Just no. No, no, no. It just goes on and on and on and on.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Inquisitor, It has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the exalted plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
They had better be recovering. Corypheus has been dead for 2 years.
Not all wounds heal quickly, but I hope the worst is behind us. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You can probably just call her Cassandra in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria says she is better suited to the battlefield than the Sunburst throne, but she has restored the Chantry. And also people's faith in it. We are lucky to have her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do, and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apology somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
She kind of doesn't have a home to go back to. Her entire clan was destroyed. Her boyfriend bugged out on her. Life sucks for Inquisitor Llewellyn here. Aha, okay. Let's run around and talk to people. Maybe find a few pictures to straighten out. Maybe even a Harlequin to catch. Is there a Harlequin over there? No? Any Harlequins? Have you seen a Harlequin? Nope, not seeing any Harlequins. Alright. The first Grand Enchanter.
There must be something here.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're tense as a bowstring.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halamshiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
If it let me dodge any pre-council meetings, you could drag me back to Adamant.
I do hope it will be more pleasant than that.
I hope so,
The past
too.
years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
This was your idea of a restful evening.
Ah, wasn't it lovely? It's been so long since I've gone to the opera. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery, and they actually set fire to... Yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
What's this? Oh, I got something to read here. Cole in the last few years. Josephine in the last few years. Liliana in the last few years. I'll read them offline. Now, shouldn't this be part... Maybe there's a requisition table where I can turn this stuff into something. Anybody seen a harlequin? Any harlequins? Not seeing any harlequins. Can we make this jump? Can we do it? Can we do it? It's hard. It's very hard. But let's see if we can't do it. May not be able to do it. No. No. Ah! No! Oh well. There's something right up here. Yes, I know. Very hard to get that. Well, I don't see any harlequins. It's in here. Vivian in the last few years. Varric in the last few years. Cullen in the last few years. Cassandra. Didn't we already get one for Cassandra? Thought we did. +2 strength. Anybody seen a harlequin? Here's Charter.
Well met, your worship.
That's all you got to say? Cyril Montfort, I think. Is that who they're talking about? I don't know. Iron Bull in the last few years. I'm going to have to read all this stuff. Ooh. I forgot I had that stuff in here. I want to sell that. This, I think I'll sell that too. Dorian in the last few years. What's this? Oh, I can change my wardrobe. I'm fine with what I've got. Harlequins. Harlequins? Any harlequins? I don't see any over there. Where was the... I saw... this way. Aha! Is there a requisition table around where I can turn this stuff into... craft armor, turn in research? I don't have any research to turn in, do I? No. Craft weapons, tint armor. There's no requisition table. Even though that stuff looks like it should be part of a requisition. No, nothing. Aha! Another hardened hideout. Aha! There's nothing to look at, really. Where are you, Cassandra? Oh, that's right, she's divine. She wouldn't be over here. What's in here? Upgrade potions. Equip potions. Actually, I do need to... Varric. Come on, Varric. Cole. Dorian. Is not quite full. And of course, Blackwall's not here. We were not his friend. Do not ask. No Harlequin. And no Blackwall. He didn't like me. That's okay. Let's sell our crap. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell this. No, we don't want to sell those. Whoops. Is that it down there? It is. Okay, that's just showing the golden nug. Let's start off with Iron Bull. His dialogue is definitely going to be different from the last time I played this.
Hey, boss.
That's it, huh?
Dragons in the sky, the fighting has begun.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Glimmering, glittering, perfect cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
Did you want the table?
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming, being seen, not seeing. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Inquisitor, how good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
You're smart and kind. You're worthy of true love.
Hello, Halamshiral! The fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
It's a mistake, but one you might enjoy.
The famous Zither. I love all your songs, although I've never heard you sing yourself.
Well then, this could be a chance for both of us to make a little music.
Isn't that a recipe for heartbreak?
Heart beats faster, brighter, breaks. Sad songs are sung. Joy follows inspiration.
I see your point.
Okay.
Good day.
Harlequin? Any Harlequins? Nope.
Of course.
Oh, yes.
What is this now? Oh, yes.
Half-finished poem.
And you? I don't know.
Yeah, they're not worth anything. So there's got to be something way to turn them into something. But I don't see a requisition table. I don't know.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially. This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
Are you here to represent Kirkwall in the Exalted Council, Viscount Bran?
Provisional Viscount, which sadly is no longer my office. I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
I might need to sit down. You're the ruler of Kirkwall now, all of it.
That's not that big a deal. I have a really pointy crown that I wouldn't be caught dead wearing, but that's it. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
What brought all this on? I'm pretty sure it's not give your friends lavish titles day.
Oh, what kind of Viscount would I be if I didn't abuse my position to give shit to my friends? I've got traditions to uphold. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No. I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Just wanted to see if there's any Harlequins there. I don't think we can get in here. Can we? No, it's locked.
Will it matter?
Another hardened hot town. Don't see any harlequins. Nope, not seeing any harlequins.
Is there something you need?
Oh, yes.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
And you're training him to dodge fireballs because...
He'll be prepared should something happen. Not that something will, or that it will involve fire. Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. You should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support. In whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Well, I got plenty. I'm not sure how many I got. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, there's like 3 more, right?
All's well, it seems. Oh, yes.
Well, that's right. Dorian doesn't end up here until later. A silver ring. It looks like it should be part of some requisition thing. Or a quest thing. I don't know. Hello, Vivian.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Shit. Where is she? Shit. Where is she? Not out there. It's not up there. There she is. Get her! Oh, come on! I had her dead to rights. Seriously, I had that, Harlequin. Oh well. Let's talk to Viv.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
I've never heard of a fancy spa serving elves.
You are the Inquisitor, darling. Savior of the Empire. They won't turn you away.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
What is Sarah
Did you hear
doing here?
something? Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I know you were cruelly disappointed when Solus left.
I'm still not over what happened.
You deserve so much better, darling. But let's not dwell on the past.
So Sarah shows up to haunt me anyway.
You must be keeping very busy.
The Circle needs more supervision than a toddler. It may master using the privy on its own any day now. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Well, there's all those hams. So Sarah comes along and haunts me anyway. And there's a sad weapon. How interesting. Alright, well, what about in here? What's over here? Don't know.
There must be something here.
Shit. They're back. I already looked over there. There she is. Got one! Yay! 2 dexterity. I got one! Oh, and you get to loot something. Oh, money! Nope. Is there anything up here? It's Liliana.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Over time, it's easy to grow numb.
If only I were just numb. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries.
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
What? You're not serious.
They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
Oh shit, look. Is that a Harlequin down there? No, they're walking. Harlequins don't move. Nope. And what is this? A lacquered box? Caprice coins.
I can't believe it. Oh my.
Dedicated by Marquise Briella. In memory of Empress Celine.
May Cal be with you.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
What have you found out?
Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavus is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
The Inquisition will continue to set its own course.
Have care, Inquisitor. Stating that so boldly may unite Orlais with Ferelden against you. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Scandalous gossip. And here is Cassandra and our Ferelden ambassador.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Not at all. The Jarl of Redcliffe was telling me of events in Venerin. He represents Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
Sorry about your capital there. It burned down.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
We still come across scars left by the Venatori, but the land continues to mend.
I need to speak with the Divine.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
I am supposed to be impartial while speaking for the Chantry, but I confess that neutrality is beyond me. I may be the Divine, but I will always be your friend. And I can hardly ignore the fate of the Inquisition that I began.
What's the worst-case scenario if the summit goes badly?
It could end the Inquisition, but for that, you and I would probably have to start a fistfight during the talks. I must attend to other matters. If you need me, I am ready to assist. Unconditionally.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
The Inquisition must have a military arm, Altegan.
In your position, I would want the same. That does not mean it reassures me. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais? Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
What's this? What? Catalog of treasures. Oh, this is kind of like, what do they call it? Sharper image, I think.
Will it matter?
Queen Anora. Have we got everybody? Oh, no, no, no. We need to still get to Dorian. Ooh, something else to read. Harden Hightown. Anything else up here?
Always afraid to mingle.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
Don't see any down there.
At once.
Let's go talk to Dorian, but just first, check on the Harlequin situation. No, I don't see any.
Changeable weather this season.
What is that laying in the...
Most
Oh,
eloquent
that's
dwarf
Iron
you
Bull.
know. Sparkles.
He doesn't really know any other dwarfs.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Why does his head look like it's cut off?
Never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
His dad died, that's right.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
Ah, I see.
I was going to tell you. Not like this. The party was Varric's idea. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told, He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
I wish you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Dorian wasn't too happy with me at one point, but we managed to do some stuff to make him happier. Anyway, so I think we've met with everybody, haven't we? Well, Bull didn't have anything to say, so we met with Varric, Cole, but Bull didn't have anything to say. Oh, I could still meet with Cassandra. We should definitely meet with Cassandra. We met with Cullen, Liliana, Vivian. Before we go over to Cassandra, let me check down here for any expensive dog treats. Arden Hightown? Yep.
Good day to you.
I think we needed 3 more. I think there's 1 more to go, I think. Pretty sure. So we'll meet with Cassandra.
Make a smile upon you.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Ah! Nope.
I suppose.
Nope.
Oh,
Is everything all right?
yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Okay.
I am. What's on your mind?
Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Okay, can't be about marriage. My boyfriend ran off.
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Well, thank you.
Well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day.
Momentous.
Do what is in your heart, my friend. No matter what anyone might tell you.
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment, Inquisitor.
Marriage?
Marriage?
I can't imagine who it is. Maker knows you've kept it secret, but if marriage is... You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks. Or he did this on purpose. That dwarf gets entirely too much joy from my discomfort.
So, did you mean what you said?
Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Well, thank you. Alright, I think we've hit up everybody now. So, we'll call this an episode. I think I'm going to go Harlequin hunting and maybe expensive dog treat hunting and try to get that loot that's up over here. Is Bull still not talking to us? There's loot over there, but it's hard to get. Bull? Bull?
Hey, boss.
Hey, Bull. Alright, there's nothing to do with the Chargers dead. Oh, look at that. I think we've done 3 so far. Now, I'll look around for some more pictures to straighten out as well. And we're going to try to find some Harlequins. But I'm going to do that off camera. So until next time, have a nice day.